And this is the next stage of our sink table. The legs are going purple. So, but a very nice purple there, darling. It's lovely.
Thank you very much.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yes.
That's jazzed it up a bit.
It has indeed.
Very smart. The rain's finally stopped, and we're going to quickly bring some furniture across into what's going to be the living room bedroom. We've got a two-seater settee to drag over tonight. I've just reconnected the Petska, the log burner, and I think we're going to have an evening in the house. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, a bit of furniture next. This is the living room as it's set up at the moment. Just pulled the rug out. Karen's done a bit of mopping because everything's got into a right state with it being so muddy outside. So I think the settee is going to go over there, and yeah, it'll make it look a little bit more homely. Right then, we'll go grab it. Welcome to my world, baby. Okay, straight. Keep going straight. Not the other straight. Okay, got you all right. No, yeah, you've got the right. Right. You know where I need the door. Now you need the door. Right. There you go. Right, okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
You look okay, you went slightly beetroot.
That's the last bit today.
Cheers. Good. So now, that needs to be away from the wall to refine, doesn't it? Okay. How far?
That's normal.
Okay, it's still that far away. It actually brings itself in.
Yeah, I thought you might do that.
Right, so we don't need that far away from the wall then.
Right then.
So we're not really pepper out thing. All this furniture there, but see how it goes. You might just give me a minute to put it out so that we start plonking stuff right next to it. We've certainly acquired some stuff since we came over, haven't we?
Yes.
Well, there we go, been bringing things in, and now we're creating a Christmas tree apparently. Got a bucket full of sand and gravel, one of the old kindling twigs, and Karen bought a load of baubles from Praktika, I think it was, the other week. So with a slight discrepancy with the layout, we've got the two-seater settee and we've got the two single chairs that she liked. But when the bed comes in, there's the headboard obviously. When the bed comes in, we'll need a bedside cabinet there, and then the bed will come this way, which means that chair ain't going to be able to be there. So, not quite sure what we're going to do with that, apart from take the chair out. So, yeah, it's looking like a house. We're certainly gathering belongings as we go. Very strange. She's painted the far frame purple. Can't really see it in this light, but it's a real dark purple that she's liked. Well, we both liked. Yeah, camera's not really picking it up. So yeah, this is going to be our Christmas tree, apparently. There we go. See when it's all decorated. So, there we go. Christmas tree transformation. Nah, boring. Need something else. That's better. Well done, baby. Okay. Very pretty. So what do you think, Oliver? Think that's nice? Got a living room now. And our very own kindling Christmas tree. Not too shabby, is it? And this is the view from outside the house. It's looking a little bit Christmassy. Yes, we're liking this. Fire's going well. And it's cozy. cosy. The next morning it was time to stop up the log store. The Pechka eats a lot more than Lilla's Berner. The living room set up for sitting in. Got the Pechka running, seems to be running okay. So I've just gathered some dry wood from old stuff that was laid around the land, cut some up, split some up, and that way we've got a stock for probably a good couple of days there, something like that. So right, time to go see what Karen's been up to. Let's take our boots off now, we're a bit posh. Ooh. You laid on the wrong thing, wife.
I'm just testing this out to see whether we could open them up.
Oh, okay. Right, so the bed's against the wall at that.
It is, but I was thinking once you get the mattress on,
yep,
I can shuffle down the bed and get out that way.
So we're going to be like...
There's that bit more living room space.
Okay, so it's going to be like living in the van?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That'll be a bigger bed.
See, folks, we've got the biggest bed ever, to us, certainly. We're on a small Super King, is it, or something?
Something like that.
1.7 metres wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should have gone with bunk beds. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Bunk beds is a great idea.
It is.
Just haven't seen any.
I'd be on top. Finally, I could fit the kitchen sink into the table. Well, now we've got this living room / bedroom set up. It's a bit like the van, but slightly bigger. We've decided that we need to clear out what's going to be the kitchen space, purely because we've now got the bathroom obviously set up, which you've seen in the past. We've just finished this table. Karen's finished painting it. I put the sink into it. Did all the plumbing yesterday. So now we've got an indoor sink with hot water, which is always a good thing. Just got some clearing up to do there as well. But our kitchen area still isn't set up. So we've got, as of this morning, we've got the kettle here and drinks making stuff, so I don't have to go out first thing in the morning across to the big house. But everything that we make for food is still made in the big house at the moment. So what we're aiming on doing is clearing out said kitchen area today, and then we can start bringing things like the fridge over and all the cooking equipment over and actually start cooking in this house as well, and the big house can get shut up and forgotten about until springtime, I think. So that's today's task. Then it was on to clearing the tools and clutter from the kitchen area. So Karen's just cleaning what was the lamb oven chimney area. of debris from when we took this chimney down. That way we can start using that for the as a start to making this area a bit more usable. I filled all the delve in there yesterday with some plaster. It's still going off, so we can't sand it back yet. It's not the best finish, but it'll do. None of the rest of the walls are in perfect state, so there's that, and there's this to sand back. Might give that till tomorrow, maybe the day after. It's just showing a bit of damp through still, so we'll leave them as long as possible. But in the meantime, we're going to use these supports. They originally held like a tiny shelf, like a coat hanger kind of thing, on the wall. So what I need to do is I need to make a new shelf for here, and it looks like I've got to put something on top of here to pack it, because this one's got an extra piece on top which this one doesn't have. So I need to find a piece to sit on there and make a shelf, because along there is going to be a couple of work units kind of thing, a couple of kitchen units. So on with finding a shelf. Our main wood store is in here. All bits of fence posts, all bits of cupboard and door frames and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking there might be something along this lot. The only downside to most of this timber is that it has potential of having woodworm in it, but most things have. If it's real timber, the chances are it's got some woodworm in it at least. One of these pieces might do us. These are bits of timber from the granary. There were partitions for the keeping the corn in. Okay, some repairs to do. I'll see if there's a better piece. No, I think that's probably a bit more woodwormy than we want. We want a good wide shelf. It's for putting some of the kitchen stuff on. I'm going to have to go with that, and probably wood glue the split. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Right, drag it out. roughly sanded. I've rounded the edge off as well, and sanded the underneath slightly. You can see the woodworm along this, so it's all going to need painting before we put it near the wall. But yeah, it's not come out bad, and I'm going to have to run some wood glue down the cracks, and that biggest one I think I'm going to have to put a ratchet strap around it. I don't think I've got a clamp big enough for that, so I'll find a way. But yeah, it's come up nice, that. Chuffed with it. That's not working. Bugger. Sod it. So I'll be getting sanded down again anyway. Why is it with wood glue, when you actually come to want to use it, it never does come out the top? Right, turn it over, glue it from the other side as well, might as well, and then take the wedge out and find something to go around it. We'll find something. Hardly any mess at all. Hit me right in the end, honest. The biggest clamps I have available aren't big enough to do this plank. Now I've managed to find a way around it. It's a bit Heath Robinson, but I think it's going to do the trick. It's called clamp it to a post and stand breeze blocks on it. That's closing the crack up. Pardon the expression. It's maybe another block. It's not doing bad, to be fair. I tried baler band around it and tightened it up like a tourniquet, but that just snapped the bail band in the end. So this is my next option. Just added another couple of breeze blocks on. There are no problems, there are only solutions. Something like that. There you go, wife. How happy are you?
I'm a bit happy.
A bit happy?
I'm a bit happy.
You've got a sink indoors?
And hot water.
And hot water.
So I'm a bit happy.
Yeah, so you can now like see what you're doing and have hot soapy water to wash pots and things.
I can.
Fantastic.
So I'm a bit happy.
How good am I to you?
Only a bit.
Oh.
Took your time.
I had other things to do, sweethearts.
Yeah.
Other things to do.
My stuff you didn't do.
Anyway, see you later.
Bye.
Don't waste the electric, bye. Bloody ingrate. Anyway, so she's happier now than she was, I think. So what's your job now, babe?
I'm sanding all this down.
Right.
Like I say,
All the frame.
Purple on. So it's all going purple.
Okay.
Like in the living room. And then
Yeah.
they're going purple. They're going purple.
Well, the old fire doors.
Off.
Right off.
Make them look a bit pretty.
Okay, okay. Very good job.
Yes.
So I've just
Everything going purple.
yes.
I like it.
I've just invented a clamping system for sorting the plank out. You'll find it on Facebook because I've tagged you in it.
All right, okay.
So yes, now I'm waiting for the shelf glue to go off and these walls to dry off as well. So that's me stuck in this part.
Hey up so I can get sanding.
Right, just going to make sure this door's shut because you know what you like. Right, done shut. That's no good, is it? Right, we're selling up, sorry. So while Karen's doing that, I'm going to take myself over to the barn and got a piece of timber set aside that I'm looking at doing a cat scratching post with. Got a load of sisal rope the other day from a hardware shop, and I'm going to make Oliver something to scratch his claws against. He's used to one in the van, and I think he needs one in the house. Right, there we go. That's the piece of timber that I've got in mind. It's actually one of the old fig tree branches that was left in front of the big house when we arrived. It had already been cut and was dead, so it's good dry timber. No sign of woodworm on this either, so that's another plus. I just need to shape it up a little bit and then have a look at putting some sisal on it. So what I'm doing right now is taking all of these sharp bits off here, like this one and this one, trying to take all the harsh edges off. I've smoothed out most of the lumps off of it. I've just been back into the old cattle shed and I found a lump of wood. I've marked the base now where the branch is going to stick. Got some 12mm sisal, so that should be good enough. I just need to fasten timber to the base and then work out how I'm going to wrap it. Countersunk a couple of holes through and just drilled a couple of holes in the end of the timber. One of Karen's jobs today, she's decided that she's going to Osmo oil this shelf, so instead of going purple it's going to stay sort of as it is. We've got a clear Osmo oil. It will tint it slightly but not too bad. And another job she's doing, she sanded back these doors, so the window frame what was, and the two doors will be going purple. Time to get the sisal soaking now. Right, so my idea is to drill a hole through and I can push the rope through and then bind it self, instead of having to get staples in there. So we're going to see how that goes. Rope's currently soaking in a bucket of water there, trying to get all the air out of it a little bit at the moment. So it's going to tighten up as it dries and it should bind itself to the timber a bit better. In the meantime, Karen's getting some Osmo oil on the very ends. I've smoothed them off a little bit with the angle grinder, and basically just want to colour these tops in, give them a bit of protection and make them look nice. Let's give it some Osmo, baby.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Should look nice. Nicer than being burnt anyway.
Oh, just a bit.
Don't realise how good timber fig tree can be. I hope he's happy with this.
It better be. Otherwise I'll sit and scratch on it.
This is the start. Getting the wet sisal through the hole and start wrapping. Using the thin rope to pull the thick rope through. Let's give that a whirl. Cheers. So that's how the top bit's worked. What I might do, I'm trying to keep this as tight together as possible. I might just get a bit of a tapping stick. I can see a gap there, so I might get my mallet and just keep everything tight as I go. So that's the biggest leg done, and I've got to this joint here and I'm going to work my way back up. But what I've just thought is I should have maybe started on one of these first, probably this one, work my way down to this junction here and then left that and then done that down and then this one up, or same way as I'm going, but I'll need to do this bit next. So this is where we're at the moment. I'm just about at the next fork and this piece ends down there. I've tucked that into this wind that I'm doing now, so that's going to hold that tight, and then when I get to that junction I'll continue up there. Unfortunately my time-lapse camera ran out at some point, no idea when. This is the end of 50 metres of sisal. Just managed to pull it through the last hole there. Right, baby. Ooh, nice.
Better, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like those. Inside and out.
On that side, yes. This side, no, because it's still the chimney and stuff, isn't it? So
Yeah.
no point in doing that side.
Very true. Oh, cool. Like that. Well, it's good we bought 50 metres of sisal.
Do we need some more?
No, we don't need any more. I've just managed to get done. We've got probably about another metre of it left. That's it. So at the moment it's hanging off it at the moment. I've just knotted it at the bottom.
Yeah.
But
excellent.
yeah, I'm hoping the lazy little bugger actually wants to use it. Well, folks, he stayed there. You'll see him at the end of the bed. He hasn't moved all day. Still breathing. I think he's having a sleep. Oh. He's having a clean. Nice. I was having a sponsored sleepathon or something. Lazy little bugger. Hard life, innit, mate? Hard life, innit? Yes. His head, Daddy, it must be feeding time. Yeah, bugger off. Cup of tea time.
Oh, it's definitely that.
Now got the cat scratching post outside, just drying. It's a bit windy a day today, sun's still out. Just got the sisal rope drying off. Got to paint this bottom half with Osmo oil as well to protect that, and then should all be good. Right, it's a bit hard to see here, but I've just put a couple of stitches in at the top just to hold this final bit of rope. Still not sure whether to cut this off or whether to make something that hangs down. It's not a noose, it's a play toy for the cat at the moment. We'll see if we can find something better. Concentration on her face. And that's the plank of wood from the granary that Karen's osmoed up. So even the crack isn't too bad on it. considering how bad it was. It's holding together nicely. But as a shelf anyway.